to not go to pieces when supersizing your business. Let's talk about 5 things that you absolutely positively don't want to do if you want to maintain some composure and a modicum of respect as you're growing and building and supersizing your business. Our idiom today is, of course, to go to pieces. And go to pieces always reminds me of the Patsy Cline song, Fall to Pieces, because my dad was a big Patsy Cline fan and would always play it. And I can't think of go to pieces or fall to pieces without thinking of this song. It, of course, means to become very, very emotional. And we're talking about our emotional goals for next year and this year's annual challenge. So I wanted to find an emotion-related idiom, which was an emotional challenge, as a matter of fact. But it means that we have either an emotional or a mental breakdown. We become unable to think clearly, unable to speak clearly, and unable to control our emotions in a situation because of something unpleasant that's happened usually, or difficulty that we're having, or because of an experience we've had in the past and something triggers it. So what are some things that we want to make sure we absolutely positively, we'll share 5, don't do as we're building and growing and supersizing our business, because they could cause us emotional unrest, us to become distraught, us to struggle more building our business than we absolutely have to. Number 1, don't wait to see what happens before you take action and do things in your business. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the funding. Don't wait for anything or anybody. Act on your ideas and your initiatives as quickly as you possibly can. It doesn't mean you'll roll out a huge thing if you don't have the resources that you need, but it does mean you'll start moving toward the thing that you want to do. Number 2, be and get out of your own way. One of the biggest mistakes I've made in businesses and growing businesses is not realizing soon enough that I am the bottleneck. I'm the problem that's stalling our growth. And if I just step out of the way and get out of my own way, things will fall into place and things will grow and happen a lot faster than if I'm trying to manage or control them all. Number 3, don't play the blame game. Don't make excuses. Don't not take responsibility. Don't shirk your responsibilities when it comes to growing and building and supersizing your business. Guess what? If you're building a business, everything is your responsibility as the owner. Whether you believe it should be or not, it absolutely positively is. So every problem, every challenge, every opportunity is up to you to either take advantage of or to alleviate, to make sure that your business can continue to grow. Number 4, don't constantly focus on or feel that you need to be busy. I think busy and hustling mentality is one of the biggest deterrents to people growing and building and supersizing their business, because they don't want to grow because they're afraid that at the next level, they're going to be even busier and more overwhelmed than they are right now. Instead of creating systems and processes and having the right people and resources in place and automations, they think they have to do too much themselves and that the next level of growth will just overwhelm them. And guess what? Sometimes it does. We could always go through as we reach each stage in our business, we go through a change and a transformation that requires us to be different than we were for the previous stage of our business's growth. And finally, don't follow the crowd. This is probably my favorite one because I've been accused of marching to the beat of my own drum, and it's always served me very well versus following the crowd. I often say, think for yourself in this one in terms of don't follow the crowd. The crowd is often and almost always absolutely going in the wrong direction or wrong about certain things. So if you're following the crowd, if you're listening to the news, if you're believing all the nonsense and stuff on social media, if you're jumping on every bandwagon that comes along, that's following the crowd. And you're going to find that it takes you a whole lot longer to grow and build your business than if you map out your own strategy, map out your own course, and then tweak along the way. All right. Love to know your experience with this particular idiom, go to pieces. This little guy absolutely went to pieces. He's in the toy and book hospital at my house that needs to be repaired. One of these days I'll sit down and I'll repair everything, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't made it a priority yet because the girls, my granddaughters, have plenty of toys. They don't need me to fix every one that breaks or every book that gets torn immediately. And that way I can roll them out and they'll be like all brand new books and toys again. All right. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to build and grow and supersize your business? And sometimes that is by not doing something. If we go to pieces every time a little problem or challenge happens, guess what's going to happen in our organization? Everybody else is going to do the same thing, and pretty soon we'll be dysfunctional and out of business. Have a great day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.